Hey everyone, as you saw in the title of this video, I'm just going to be showing one of my recent sales calls that I had with a prospect. Just so you know, this wasn't a call where I received a payment, it was just a pre-onboarding discovery call. And then make sure to join the free Discord, I'll have it linked down in the description. There's tons of other entrepreneurs in there, as well as some free resources that I upload every couple of days, like lead tracking sheets and offer building frameworks, etc. And yeah, I hope you find this video valuable. I know I still have a lot to improve, but yeah, let's get into it. Hello?
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, good. Thanks for hopping on today.
Yeah, let me put
Yeah.
my camera on so it's fair.
Yeah, no worries about being a bit late. It's totally fine.
I had a guy ghost today, so
Oh, yeah.
now I gotta hire.
Uh-huh. Yeah, but the goal of today's call, I'll just walk you through a presentation and give you a bit more info on what we do, as well as just asking you some questions about your company and just kind of seeing how we can move forward from there.
What's the name of this program again?
Anovo Media. So first, who we are, we're just a three-man team. We have me, who focuses on the lead acquisition and like the service delivery. And then we have someone who handles the organic side, because as I mentioned, we don't just do the paid advertising, we also do the organic implementation with the Facebook and Instagram content. And then we have just another one person who handles the outreach for us. And then the problem that we've seen is a lot of contractors either rely on word of mouth or just low quality leads that leave your company overseen and undervalued. And the opportunities that every day there's hundreds of homeowners in your area looking for your service, but oftentimes only 10% end up working with the company that's a good fit for them. And the majority of your competitors are probably relying on either dated Facebook templates or just simply Home Advisor, meaning there's a massive edge if we can get in front of the right people quickly. And our system, also feel free to interrupt me at any time if you have questions. Our system starts off with the organic part. So as I mentioned, we post Instagram and Facebook posts just to kind of build the trust before the paid service commences. Because if you think about it, if a client comes across your paid ad and they're interested in your service, but they go and look at your company's Facebook or Instagram page, for example, and they see that you have two posts from 2 years ago, and they might just be some simple little like before and after. Even if they thought you were a good fit, that trust is kind of going to go away with them. And then the second step is the paid ad process. So we have a pipeline and a funnel. The actual ad creatives are built. And then once that's up and running, we have a lead nurturing system where your lead books in a consultation or quote request call with you. And then between the time that they book that in and the time to the actual call, they're sent SMS reminders just to make sure that they don't forget and your business stays top of mind. And yeah, I can show you a quick view on what this pipeline looks like. So here, I put this lead here as just an example. They'll all automatically be put into the new lead stage, and then you can sort of move them through and drag them through like this. So eventually it goes all the way to project complete. And yeah, it's just to kind of keep track of your customer base.
You're putting him in the first column, and then I'm moving him through the rest of the column.
Yeah, you're moving them in accordance to where they are. So yeah, they automatically get uploaded into the new lead stage when they put in their info and book the call from the initial ad, and then you just walk them through like that. Here's some examples of the funnel that we build for you. So this is going to be the funnel that your client lands on after the Facebook ad that they come across. This is just an example, but it would be something like get a free estimate or just the offer that you guys are currently running with. And they just put their info in, they book the call time. And then here's some examples of what the meta ad templates would look like. We would check the meta ad library and see what's working for other contractors or window cleaning companies similar to you. And then we would apply that into your ad creatives to make sure that no ad spend is being wasted on templates or creatives that don't work. And yeah, here's just some examples of what they could look like. So yeah, our offer, as I mentioned in the initial call, it's a 7-day live trial at, of course, no cost to you. So you can see it for yourself before making any commitment if you think we're a good fit. And here we would just do the full service and just kind of show you how it works without you having to, of course, pay anything. And then after the trial, we have a guaranteed volume of 9 qualified quote requests at minimum. That's just the kind of placeholder we have. It doesn't mean we're only going to get you 9 qualified quote requests, of course, but in 30 days or the full refund. And then this is backed by a mutual service agreement. and it's not something that's going to be hiding some, hidden rule in there where there's some super hyper niche situation where we don't get you the guarantee. You'll be able to read through. So yeah, the next step would be for your first, if you have any questions, to let me know. And then we'd book in an onboarding call where if you want to continue with the trial, we just get the necessary information to start with it. And then I also do have a couple questions to ask you. So do you have any questions?
So I think we talked about a qualified lead as somebody who has requested the service, right?
Yeah, so the qualified lead, how we consider it, is someone who first comes across your Facebook ad and then they click, like, for example, learn more or get free quote get free quote or estimate, etc. And they go to the funnel, the form that I showed in the example right here. They would be brought to a funnel like this, and they put in info like project size or how many windows do they need cleaned, address, name, email, all the necessary info that we need to move forward with them. And then from there they would be brought to another page where they book in a quote request call or consultation with you guys. And from there, if they continue with the call and if you get them to the point where they're still interested after the call, so after you already gave them their free estimate and everything's going good, they weren't a no-show and they actually showed up to the call and everything, then they would be considered a qualified lead.
Gotcha.
I just have a couple questions for you guys now. I mean, what does your guys' current lead acquisition system look like?
So we're using some Google ads. I do have an agency running SEO terribly for me, so I'm going to probably drop them. I'll be making my last payment to them this month, and I'll cancel contract early. Then I run ad space on Angie Ads, which does decent, but you do have to be super fast with Angie Ads. Not Angie Leads, but Angie Ads.
Oh, so okay.
So I'm just paying a flat rate and getting selected. And then just your standard grassroots stuff. I do put out offers. I run Facebook ads sometimes, but I really don't know what I'm doing, so I don't really get much results. So.
The main bottleneck right now would probably be trying to have to follow up to the leads quickly from Angie Ads. It's just that
is my most difficult challenge, and keeping honest employees staffed.
Okay. All right. Perfect. Yeah. So another thing, roughly, I mean, at the very max, how many jobs do you think you guys could handle per month?
I mean, I will size according to growth. The whole reason I'm doing this is to grow. So, I'm hiring all the time. I'm ready to add vehicles and crews. So, I mean, per month, you ask how many could I do? Ideally,
just like a ballpark estimate.
Yeah, ideally between 60 to 80 if I'm staffed.
Yeah. Okay.
So how you would need to, any ads would need to be branded correctly. So that was a problem I had with the last guy that tried this. He just threw a bunch of ads that were stuff they'd already built and they didn't match the brand at all.
Yeah, so as I said, before we'd even, touch any actual publishing on the ads and getting the campaigns going, we'd of course first study what's currently working in your niche for window cleaning in your area. So we'd go to the Facebook Ads Manager, and then we'd build out personalized templates like this. They'd be better than this. These are just some examples that we used in the past. But yeah, they'd have the logo, everything. We're not going to be reusing anything, of course, because we have to stay up to date with what's working. So something that worked 3 months ago might not work today.
I say, let's do a free 7-day trial, and then so for 7 days, I'm just looking at your system to decide whether I like it.
Yeah, so let's say, for example, at the end of the 7 days, we somehow didn't get you guys any projects and nothing went well, then, of course, you wouldn't want to continue with us. So this is just kind of our chance to show you that we're actually competent.
All right, well, I'll take a look.
Okay, yeah, I'll shoot you over the invite for the call Thursday at 10:30, and then from there we can continue discussing and just move forward with it and get started on the trial.
Yep.
All right, well, thanks for hopping on today, Jim.
Yeah, sure thing. Thank you.
Yep, have a nice day.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye.